My name is Kevin Belz and I build signs for a living. For a long time I've attended different churches. I've been sporadic and erratic in my attendance, and I met a person who was very calm working in a very difficult situation. And I watched them under stress all the time, and they never cracked, and they were always loving and kind towards other people. So I finally asked them, what is it that gives you this kind of peace? And their simple answer was that they were saved, and it was Jesus that gave them that peace. So it started me really thinking about wanting to have that in my life and what it really meant. Began reading my Bible again, praying again, and I was listening to a Francis Chan podcast. I drive a lot, I travel a lot. And he was talking about Philippians chapter 3, where people were bragging about their flesh and just saying, they were this and they were that, and the Apostle Paul was correcting them and saying that nobody was anything except by Christ. So I went home, I read that chapter, and I realized when I was done reading that chapter that I needed to accept Christ in my life. I needed to be saved, and that was the moment. I've always been prideful, relying on myself. Part of it is the way I was raised, where I'm from, my background, experience. And I've also got a tendency to wrestle for control of my life and to try to control many things. But as I've given myself over to God, following Jesus, accepting that sacrifice, it's brought me to a point where I'm humble enough and want to accept guidance, and I want to have success because God gives it to me. I want Him to put me where He needs me and to use me as He sees fit. In my area of influence at work, I spend a lot of time going from station to station. We fabricate large signs. And so I get a chance to know everybody. There are a lot of Christian people. There are some people that don't know Jesus. And so I try by my conduct, my words, actions, deeds, to be encouraging and to always reflect the glory of God. And I also am bold about speaking about Christ and about God and being saved and what it means to me and what it can mean to them also. So it's difficult sometimes to seize those opportunities. I'm timid sometimes by nature, but I've learned to do that and have had some good results with people talking about Jesus and hopefully being motivated as I am now. Baptism is a very serious thing. It's not that I feel like I've got like a check sheet and I can do this and this and this and I'm avoiding these large sins, or that I've earned the right to be saved. It's that this sacrifice was made for everybody. And up to this point, I have ignored that. And now I seize that. I see the value in it. I recognize the great sacrifice that was made by God, seeing His child, His only, His firstborn of all creation, die that horrible death. And it motivates me to want to make sure that I don't leave that sacrifice in a ditch, that I use it, and that I show God I appreciate Him loving us. I want to be able to come to Him as a child to a father. My name is Kevin Belz, and this is my story.